Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Your prophet here. My wife here will welcome you.
Thank you, man of God.
Alright. Without wasting your time, today we want to talk about somebody asked me this question, say, man of God, is it okay to marry a single parent? And my answer was, yeah, it's okay. But there are things you have to consider. Number one, these are things you have to consider. Number one, right? How did she become a single parent? Or how did he become a single parent? There are things you have to ask her or him. What happened to your former husband? What happened to your former wife? What happened? You need that information so that you know if it is okay to move on with him or her. So before you conclude anything, before you do anything, you have to ask him this question, right? You have to ask him this question. How did you become a single parent? Number two, how does he or she manage as a single parent? How are they surviving? Where are they getting the money from? Where is the money coming from? Right. These are questions they've asked. Maybe she's for the street. And she's living that life, that dirty life. And you just saw her and said, I'm a single parent. Or maybe this guy is a thief. He's a robber. Every night he's in people's house pointing gun to them. Right? Now, the thing is, you have to ask, how are you surviving? This question is very important. And when they tell you, please take your notebook and you begin to write. The first was, how did he become single parent? Number two, how are they surviving? Number three, where is the father or the mother of the child or the children? Where are they? Maybe these guys are still in love. Maybe they are still dating. You need to know where they are. Are you talking to each other? Maybe they are not talking to each other. Maybe they are talking to each other. You are just a cover-up. You need to know where the parent is. You need to know where they are doing there. Right? Number four, what is the relationship between her or him and the father of her children? Or the father of his children? What is the relationship? Maybe these guys just said, no, I don't love you, I don't love you. Then this one goes this way, this one goes this way. But they're still in love. Then you come and say, I want to marry you. She'll say, okay. But the next thing, this guy will come and say, hey, my wife, I've come. Let's rekindle the light. Where will you be? So you need to know the relationship. You need to know. Are they still communicating? Are they still in good books? Are they for the children? Are they only talking because of children? You need to know those things. Are you getting me, guys?
Yes.
Number five, are the children ready to have you as a stepfather or a stepmother? Are the children ready? Maybe the children are not ready. They will tell you, you are not our dad or you are not our mom. We don't want you. We will never respect you. You are not our father. You are not our mother. Are the children ready to respect you? That's the question. Are they ready? If they are ready to respect you, then take your notebook. Tick. These are things that you are going to use if you can choose her or him as the father or the mother of your children. These are steps that you have to use. Right? We are going deeper, guys. We are going deeper.
That's true.
We are going deeper. Number 6, are you ready to give support to the women and his kid and her kids? Are you ready to give support? Are you going to pay their school fees? Because if you love the mother, you have to love the kids. So the mother will say, these are my kids. I stay with them. You have to buy them food, you have to buy them clothes, send them to school, blah, 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 blah. Are you ready to support them? Then if you are ready to support them, then you take your notebook, you tick. If you are not ready, you do whatever you do. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Are you getting me? All right, number 7. After all this question, it's up to you to choose what you want. That's why the first thing I said, I will not by means say to anyone, don't marry a single parent. Because they are also human. They also need love. But I'm saying, you don't just marry. Because these guys, they have children. So if you just say, I want you, I just want you, you alone, what about the children? Because these are her children, these are his children. He will never leave them. He will stay with them forever. She will stay with them forever. So as a woman, as a man, before you make any decision, please, you have to consider all these points that I've given to you. You have to consider them. You have to sit back, sit alone. Don't ask anybody's advice. Sit alone. If you know you can do it, then you can do it. If you know you can't do it, please don't do it. Because we don't want you to disappoint women, to disappoint men. Because you are just, you just want what makes you happy. Because marriage is like a balance. It has to balance. What you want him to do it for you, you have to do it also to her. Are you guys hearing me? Right? Marriage is a give and take. When a woman is humble, she becomes naturally charmed to her husband. When you are humble, your husband will love you. You become a charm, unresisted. Your husband will even come from work before even the time to end work. He will come back and say, I miss my wife. Every now and then, you text you. Even though you are a single mom, listen to me. They are single mom not because there was a breakup, but maybe their husband died. Right? Maybe there was an accident, the husband died. Maybe there was an accident, maybe that is, yes. Now you see. So don't judge every single parent you see. You just begin to judge them. Yeah, this one, yeah, this one. No, yeah, this one is for the street. Yeah, this one is. No. People have things that you don't know. There's a lot of things that are happening in the background. That's why you have to ask these questions so that you know what really happened to her, to him. Some people naturally, they are not good in love. They date this person today, they break up, they date this person, they break up. So at the end, they give up. So when you love them, you begin to give them true love. They begin to appreciate you. I don't know who I'm talking to. When a woman is submissive, she gets anything she wants from her husband. Right? I always say this, that whenever you submit, you get anything. Anything from your husband, you get it. So when you are a single mom, you know exactly where you failed. You know exactly the mistake that you, yes. Now it's now for you now to correct every error, to correct every mistake, so that you make it right. I remember my sister said, I'll never let him go this time. I've seen my mistakes. I've seen my errors. This time I will stay married. And I tell you, right now it's about 10 years. She's still married. She was married as a single parent. Wedded, white wedding. A single parent. And people doesn't know that the firstborn is not of this husband. They kept it quiet. Are you getting me, guys? Right. There is a past. Let me tell you. There is a past that can be erased. And there's a past that cannot be erased. You cannot not erase your children. They are the past. You have to tell your lover, I have kids. I have a child. Right? If you love me, you have to love me with my kids. You have to love me. If you don't love my kids, you don't love me. That's why I first said there are things you have to consider. Please, if you are not ready to marry a single parent, don't marry them. Go and find your own. Right? Don't say, prophet is saying we should marry. I never said that. I said there are things you have to consider first before you make any decision. Right? Therefore, a past of a person cannot be raised. We all have past. We are coming from somewhere. We have made a failed relationship. We have failed this, but doesn't change us. Because we can change the future, but we can't change the past. Are you getting me, guys? Don't force. Forcing a relationship can be harmful and unhealthy. If you want to force her, I'll force her to marry or to say, please, take your children to your mama's village, or take your children to the father. Right? The moment you do that, you are forcing a relationship. And it's unhealthy. Things will never be the same. There will be instability. Things will never be okay. Love must flow. That's why the Bible says the love of God flows in our hearts. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know. Don't ignore red flags. Also, as you will be considering these things, don't ignore red flags. You can see, she's lying or he is lying. Something fishy, something deep happened. That's why she's single parent now. Don't ignore red flags. Don't ignore. If there's something that you don't understand, tell him, tell her to clarify it well so that you get it. You understand it. Are you getting me, guys? Are you getting me? Most of you have lost good men because you keep making bad decisions. Most of you have lost good women because you keep making bad decisions. Some of your decisions, you make your decisions out of your feelings. You make decisions because your friends are telling you to do this. You make the bad decisions because your relatives are telling you to do this, to do that. And you end up making bad decisions that will affect your future, affect your children. Don't make bad decisions, especially when you have kids. Because every decision you make after your kids, you have to consider them first. Are my kids okay? Are my kids okay with this? Are my kids okay with this man? Are my kids okay with this woman? These are things you have to consider. I don't know who I'm talking to. A man cannot be a provider without getting submission. I cannot provide where there's no submission. For me to buy you chocolates, for me to buy you whatever you want, McDonald's, whatever you want, for me to buy you those things, there's a submission first. So if you don't submit to me, how can I love you? How can I give you what you want? These are points. These are things you have to consider as a woman, as a man. You are a provider. She's here to submit. Are you getting me? Right. the testimony, I have a testimony of my son. She wanted to marry this woman. And this woman said, do you drink? She's a single parent, right? Do you drink? The guy says, no, I don't drink. He said, do you smoke? He says, I don't smoke. He says, no, you can't date me. He says, why? He says, I want a man who smoke like me, who drinks beer like me. Oh, red, that is a red flag. The guy called me and said, Papa, I cannot stay with this woman. I said, what happened? He says, these are red flags. I said, okay. As you be talking to her, talking to him, there are red flags coming. Don't take them for granted. Yeah. When a woman really loves you, she will support you. She will accept you just the way you are. I have kids, I have this, I have that, I have this. She will love you like that. She says, it's okay. Let's start. Let's move on. Let's do this. Right? That's how it happened. Every woman is spiritual gifted until you choose a partner. There comes a glitch. When choosing a partner, don't become too emotional or too spiritual. Be real. Be real. So guys, I'll leave you with this way. When you are choosing your single parent to marry, your single husband, your single mother, whatever you're single, whatever, please consider these things. Check everything. Spiritually, physically, check everything. I'll leave it to you now.
Thank you so much, man of God. That was a powerful teaching. And thank you, viewers, for watching. I hope you liked this video. So share, subscribe, and comment. And we will see you in the next video.
We love you guys. Love